Yeah, I mean, shoes, man. Pat probably came out the womb the way he is, man. He oozes, that aura of him, the way that he plays the position, the way that he goes about his self. I mean, the dude's a baller, but I say that with also saying, I mean, he works his butt off. He comes out here, you see him when special teams are going on or when offense is out there, he's out there doing little footworks and steps and working on his hands, and he's a technical master. And I think for him to still hone to his craft, even being at this point in his career where everyone knows that he's the best corner in our game, for him to still be so, diligent in his work, I think it says a lot about him. And, I think that I know that he's going to have a lot more, AFC Player of the Week and AFC Player of the Month. And, all these accolades are going to continue to pile up for him just based upon who he is and the way that he goes about himself.
What impressed you the most about how Logan's ability to avoid getting sacked?
Man, I think that it ultimately it helps us in the long game, to be able to sustain drives. I think that you have to eliminate as many minus plays as possible, and I think that that's something that Coach emphasizes a lot. I think it's something that if you look at the stats of our offense, it's something that you can tell is very telling about when we go down and get points and then when we aren't able to go down and get points or sustain a drive. When we get a penalty that sets us back or whenever we get a sack that sets us back, it gets kind of hard for us to be able to bounce back and to kind of get to where we want to go. So him being able to, avoid sacks, him being able to, get out of the pocket, get a first down if everything's covered downfield, being able to be smart, throwing the ball away, all those things are things that he's been doing a really good job of over these past few weeks and continuing to, learn the game and understanding how to take care of the ball and how to sustain drives and understand that he has to, manage those things for us to be able to get to where we want to go. And I think he's been doing a great job of that, and he's only going to continue to get better at it. It's only, we just finished week 5, there's so much more in store that we can learn and he can learn and we can grow from.
You brought up ball security as well. Is that a point of emphasis given how well your defense is playing? Know that if we don't give them a short field, we've got a really good chance of winning these games given how they're playing on the other side?
Yeah, 1,000%. I think it's analytically, I think every team has, all these people sit upstairs and just crunch numbers. And I think that's one thing that has reared its face, very strongly. Whenever teams take care of the ball and you have a defense playing the way our defense is playing, it gets really hard to beat those teams. And, it doesn't matter how many points you're scoring. It doesn't matter how, all these glamorous numbers that people are throwing up. Whenever you can take care of the ball and your defense can go out there and force teams to be one-dimensional and force teams to, play out of their comfort zone, I think that you see a lot of success. And that's something that we've been emphasizing since training camp, making sure we take care of the ball as much as we possibly can. And I think these past few weeks we're doing a really good job of taking care of the ball, and it showed itself in the win-loss column.
Corey, you posted a photo on Instagram yesterday of a Raider flying by. Have you ever made a player fly by you that much?
Man, shoots. I don't know. I honestly didn't know that it was like that. In the game, everything happens so fast. You kind of just boom, 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 and then the play over. And then they sent us the pictures, and I saw it, and I was like, all right, I think I might got to post that one. That one kind of tough. That one was tough. But, yeah, that was pretty cool.
We are happy you are scoring, especially last year, so many touchdowns. But when Josh gets his first touchdown, Julio gets in. How happy are you when your guys have their touchdown catches?
Man, it's funny you asked that because I've had, many conversations about, numbers and this and that. People, when people are in your circle, they want to see you have success. And, when you're the person that's in the space of being in a group setting, in a team setting, in a place where, you have to remove I so much, man, it makes me so happy to see the guys that come to work just like I do, that go to practice and work just like I do, that go to, film, meetings, lift, all of these things, training camp, that go through all of these things. You see the work that they put in to see them be able to capitalize and their dreams manifest, and we're also winning. Man, it's the best thing that, you can ask for, to see the joy on their faces and then to see the joy on the team's face in the locker room when we're dancing, celebrating a win. there's nothing that you can trade. There isn't a touchdown that I can score. There isn't a catch that I can make that will trump being able to see my teammates be able to go out there and have that success and to go out there and, you know, fulfill their dreams and fulfill the dreams of the team. You know, like I said, man, it's so fun to be able to watch my guys go out there and see the joy that they have, you know, scoring touchdowns and capitalizing on the opportunities that they get to be able to help the team be successful. And at the end of the day, Broncos win, I'm happy, man. You know, I'm cheesing ear to ear.
What do you think?
I appreciate y'all. Oh, my fault.
What do you think of the way that Bo Nix has kind of embraced the Ferris Bueller?
Bo is doing it the correct way. That's my dog, man. He's hilarious, man. We had some good conversations, and you know, I was sitting at home last night about to watch a movie with my wife, and I pop up Instagram, and there it is. I see Ferris Bueller sitting there cheesing, and I was like, yo, that's definitely Bo. That got to be Bo, and it was, man. It's cool to see him embrace, you know, some of these, you know, lighthearted situations. Everybody on the outside wants to know what happened, and it's like, bro, it's none of y'all business. It is what it is, and you know, we in a good spot, man. We winning. That's all that really matters, and Bo is hilarious for that. Appreciate y'all.